Well, hello, friends and soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our daily chakra energy reading, and today is Saturday, July 1st of 2023. So happy Saturday, happy July, and yeah, happy new energy, new month, new 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 heat. But yeah, so I hope that you are all doing so very well. So yeah, so all of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear the message. So if your guides have led you here, your spirit, your ancestors, your higher self, the divine, or even if someone has shared this video with you and you decided to watch it, then there is a message here for you. So let's get into this chakra energy. I am going to do a couple more of these shuffles like this. And yeah, so I just posted a July moon energy. Like, I guess it wasn't a reading, it was more of a what's to come. So how I did last month for June, I also did one for July. So I think I'm going to continue to do those until like May of next year. So just do a whole 12 episodes of those. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. I hope that everyone is so very well. Happy birthday to any of the July 1st Cancerians out there. I hope that you have a most excellent day. Today's actually my niece's birthday. And actually I do have one friend who has a birthday today. And oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna take this one. Um, and yeah, I haven't seen him in like the longest time, but we were in the same driver's ed class in high school, and yeah, we had so much fun. But okay, so today we have the energy of the sixth chakra, which is our third eye chakra, and take a look at that healing symbol. It's a beautiful healing symbol. I kind of feel it like in the back of my head a little bit and like down in my spine a little bit. So you could feel it somewhere different, but yeah, I try to make sure that I look into the healing symbols and feel them. So we have card number 65, which is very interesting because today is, well, okay, 65 adds up to 11, and today is the first. So we have 111 energy. And when I was just doing the July reading, the page number that it started on was 111. So, yeah, so a little synchronicity there, which is, yeah, that's interesting because I had even mentioned, like, okay, well, it could just be a lucky month and pay attention to like 111. And then here is this, so I love it. So, card number 65, time and again, I pause and lovingly become aware of myself and discover more and more of my actual needs. Yeah, that's before I even read it, I literally did that. That is amazing. Time and again, I pause and lovingly become aware of myself and discover more and more of my actual needs. So, I love that that is the energy stepping into this new month. So that is absolutely what we should all be doing, is becoming more and more aware of our actual needs. So, okay. So let's give this a read. Let's move this over so we can open our book. Okay. So at the bottom of the page here, number 65, time and again, I pause and lovingly become aware of myself and discover more and more of my actual needs. Meaning, when we only take action, we can't achieve a true understanding of ourselves. If we only sit around, the same applies as well. As usual, the solution is somewhere in the middle. Whatever you do, do it as consciously as possible, and then take the time to evaluate the experience so that you know its effect on you and what you have actually gained by it. Now, you will know much more about yourself and can be sure that your next area of experience is more in keeping with what is appropriate for you, and you can also make better use of it. In this way, you can fulfill your needs in an increasingly better way and become happier from day to day. Healing stone, opal in general, especially precious opal, hyalite, glass opal. In addition, nephrite, fragrance essence, chamomile. The Bach flower is Serato and Centauri together. So, yeah, it's basically telling us to be consciously aware of whatever it is that we are doing, to not just take action all the time and not be aware of the actions that we are taking or why we are taking them, but to be mindful of the actions that we are taking, and also to not just sit around and not be mindful of the reason why you are sitting around, but to know what the purpose is behind that and what you are gaining from it. So, yeah, I feel that this is definitely energy that we can all tune into at any given point, at any given day, if we choose to. So, like, so this is something that I noticed that I was doing yesterday. That yesterday, as like, I was watching like a few different types of videos on YouTube. Like, I had watched one that was about like people like getting out of cults, and I had watched one like true crime, and I had watched one that was like a guy who draws, like who sketches characters, like he's an artist, like he can draw really well. So he draws pictures from their description and then like looks at like the movie version of them. So you guys have probably seen it because it had like millions of views. But I just found myself like looking at these different types of videos, and after I was done like watching them all, I had actually like stopped and I was like, what was the point of me watching all of those different types of videos, you know? And I just found myself like laying in bed and thinking about it and like just like reviewing just like the different, like the completely different types of videos that I was watching and why. And yeah, like I feel that even just something so subtle as that, like I noticed that within myself, I would never question or be even mindful of why. Like I know that there's always a reason behind something, but even when we know that there's a reason behind something, we don't necessarily stop and think about the reason. So that for me was just like another layer of like opening, is what I feel, is just like the next step of, okay, well, why was I watching these? And how does it make me grow? So, yeah. But, so that is just an example. So maybe it could be, you doing something to that effect as well, just paying deeper attention to something that you have always done and starting to have a deeper understanding of it. So, yeah. So, this is our affirmation for the day. Time and again, I pause and lovingly become aware of myself and discover more and more of my actual needs. So, that's our Saturday message, and I hope that you all found something that you resonate with in this message. And if you did, then please give the video a thumbs up. It helps to, you know, it helps this channel to reach out to a larger audience, and I would appreciate it so very much. So, with that, I just want to say thank you all so very much for being here. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.